Gang members, what's up? What y'all on, man? Y'all know it's me, Travis Pathay Streets, whatever you want to call me. But this is episode 49 and a half from the Anything Goes podcast. I don't want to call it 50 because I have something planned for the 50th episode. And I've been prolonging it, just getting my feet wet with the interview process as far as interviewing entrepreneurs and doing the Friday Night Lights, the Legend of the Fall series, where I'm interviewing the former football players from around the city. So I've been neglecting y'all, but what better day than today to come chop it up with my favorite people? So we have to talk. We gotta really speak about this Breonna Taylor case. And we're gonna talk a little bit about snitching. I'm not gonna, spend too much time on it, but you feel me? I gotta give y'all my little 2 cents. I hope that everybody's been doing okay. It's been stressful. We still dealing with the coronavirus. We still dealing with life in general. Hell, it's exhausting being black, especially black in America, black in the world, period, because all over the world we are marginalized and these folks don't care about us. So, I hope your mental is okay. I hope financially you straight, emotionally, physically. I just want my people to be cool. So I appreciate everybody that's, liking, sharing, following. You know what I'm saying? Everybody that's putting the word out with what I'm doing. I thank y'all for the support. It means a lot. And, it's always going to be anything goes. And I will start putting my focus back on y'all as well. But, go to the MVC Streets YouTube page. Like, share, subscribe for your videos. Go to my Instagram, MVC_streets. I'll be posting on there. And, of course, Travis Streets Pathay on Facebook. So, y'all get at me. You feel me? But I want to start with snitching. I want to get this out the way. Look, man, we all done did dirt. You know what I'm saying? Or we know people that's done dirt. You feel me? Like, I ain't going to get on here and I ain't going to tell y'all shit about my past and what I've done. If you listen to previous episodes, you'll pick up on it. You know what I'm saying? And I do things alone. I'm gonna be real. I do things, anytime I've ever done anything, I've done that shit by myself. And I have my brothers, I have the guys, I have my cousins, you know what I'm saying, homegirls, sisters, whatever. I ain't never did shit with nobody. And therefore, if I get in trouble for something, it's because I made a mistake. I slipped up. I ain't ever leaving my fate in the hand of no man. And I don't trust easy. You feel me? And that's the way I move. That's why I move the way I move. So, with that being said, man, look, if you're going to be out here doing dirt, you're going to be out here, you know what I mean, like riding for your team, sliding for them, committing crimes, man, whatever. I hope you ain't out here killing nobody because I think you got to be a special type of demon to do that type of shit. But if you're going to be trapping, you're going to be running scams. And let me get... I be playing when I be talking about scamming at Walmart. I be playing, but I don't. You know what I'm saying? But whatever you doing, my nigga, and my women, do that shit by yourself. You ain't got to worry about nobody telling on you. For real. Y'all letting this music fuck your head up in the cold. You know what I mean? Like, y'all get online, y'all start telling all y'all business, so y'all get back to the hood or the suburbs, wherever the fuck you at. You start talking and telling what you done did, or you got 3-4 people with you while you doing something. Bruh, no. Do whatever you doing, whatever you gonna do that shit by yourself. Why would anybody want to leave their fate up to another man or woman? That shit just don't make no sense to me. Do your dirt, do whatever you gonna do, and do that shit alone, for real. It's coming from me. Word up. Can't nobody say nothing. Word up. Like, ain't nobody gonna be able to tell nothing on me. I have to tell on myself before I let another soul tell on me. So, the youngins, y'all coming up in the era of clout and wanting to get points and wanting to be cool or whatever the case may be, you a straight clown. And I'm telling you that shit, you a clown. For real. Like the majority, or I ain't gonna say the majority, a lot of people in prison right now because they trust the wrong people. It be the motherfuckers around you telling. Straight up, everybody not 100. When they put that heat on you and they got you in the, you know what I'm saying, in them rooms downtown, man, everybody not gonna stand tall. They gonna fold. Like everybody cool, everybody gang, everybody, all that shit y'all be talking about. Everybody like that when ain't no pressure on you. But when them motherfuckers got you in them rooms and you looking at, man, motherfuckers be like, oh, they looking at football years. That's why niggas can be looking at a year or two. They ain't trying to sit down, bro. They ain't built like that. Word up. I don't give a fuck. You can tell a nigga he gonna do 2 years, he might sing to try to get that time, you know what I'm saying, decreased. I done seen some real ones fold. I be with like, on the real, 5 niggas. Just being honest. Word up. Like 5, bro. Like, and I mean, just keeping it a band on a good day might be 7, 8. I'm talking about like them niggas. The guys, like, one of them is dead for real. So come on. Like, that's just me being real, man. So, man, watch the company you keep. Everybody not 100. Everybody not solid. Everybody not built for that shit. So, man, you gonna do your thing, do it alone. Because if you in the streets, you supposed to be built for it anyway. You supposed to be built. You supposed to be a one-man wrecking crew out here. I'm just keeping it real. If you need a crew to do some dirt, bro, you in the wrong profession. Take your ass to church. But anyway, that's my 2 cents. We ain't gonna dwell on that. You know what I'm saying? We trying to build businesses and brands, bro. So I leave that to the crash to y'all crash test dummies to me. You feel me? I leave that to y'all. Word up, leave it to the crash test dummies. We over here building and shit. So y'all keep crashing out, murking out, you know what I'm saying? Getting yourselves killed and locked up and all that goofy ass shit. That's on y'all. We ain't doing that over here. Anything Goes podcast, MVC, we build it. So now let's get down to business. What the real reason for the podcast is tonight, this evening. Breonna Taylor. Dog. That's y'all know how I feel about her. Like that could have been my sister. You know what I mean? Like that could have been my girl. That could have been like my cousin, you know, my best friend. Like that could have been, you know, any woman that I know. Bruh, they just slapped us in the face on the real. Like they really just played on our intelligence. They gave the family $12 million last week, which civil and criminal cases don't go hand in hand. I want to dispel that rumor because people like, oh, they took the money, they signed to a fake. No, they didn't, bro. Them getting that money was the state, the country telling them, like, we know we fucked up. But what they said was, we know we fucked up and we gonna pay y'all for fucking up. There's no value on human life, though. There ain't no dollar value on human life, man. Like, if I could bring my pops back, I'd give everything I have to bring my pops back. Bring Warren back. To bring Breonna Taylor back. My cousins, like, I give everything. Because nothing can replace a human life. Get that out y'all head. So, when I see people like, man, they took the money, why they take the money? They should have been compensated because it was bullshit. But in acknowledging that, and this is why criminal and civil cases don't go hand in hand, acknowledging that they were wrong and paying money, they can do that. They don't want to bring down a system of white supremacy, which is what a police force and a police unit is. They're not going to dismantle that system because they don't want to. Power, money corrupts. That's just what it is. So while they were admitting, look, we wrong, we're gonna compensate y'all, because they did that shit for Eric Garner. Like they write money, like the country has money. We seen that with COVID. They'll write a check and tell you to shut the fuck up. You feel me? But they're not going to admit that that cop killed her or those cops killed her. And then the biggest blow that we took yesterday was them saying, basically, you shot reckless. Well, this is what they were saying. We were wrong for shooting reckless, but we weren't wrong for killing her. We were wrong for the bullets going into the next apartment. Bro, really? Y'all think we slow, bro? Y'all really think we be, tripping. Y'all think we crazy. Y'all think we crazy in the sense of we won't read between the lines. What y'all told us yesterday is that no matter what, because they had no reason going to her apartment that night because they had the suspect that they wanted. They had the suspect. He was apprehended hours before. You feel me? Or it could have been minutes before. We don't know. These motherfuckers been lying so much. But y'all had the person y'all wanted. So you can't wait till the sun came up to execute this warrant. They had no reason going into her crib. Let's dispel that rumor. They never talked to the mail carrier. Let's dispel that rumor, that myth. That warrant just wasn't valid at all because you had no real suspicion that they were running drugs out of that house. Bro, just because you seen somebody picking up their stuff from there, mail, clothing, whatever, she wasn't even with dude no more. So y'all had no reason of going in her crib. Y'all could have questioned her. She was no threat. If you would have did your due diligence and really checked into this woman's background, nigga, she was working as a civil servant as well, just like y'all. Y'all could have went to her job and talked to her. Y'all could have pulled up on her after work during the day, but y'all didn't do that shit. Why? Because these dumbass, racist ass cops, white men who have been the most brutal people in the world. I don't care who get offended. I don't give a damn about none of that shit. Word up. The most brutal people in the world have been the white male. They wanted to play army man. I feel these motherfuckers wanted something to pop off that night. That's why they did, early that morning. That's why they did it while it was dark. They wanted something to happen. She wasn't a threat. She wasn't violent. They talking about her boyfriend. Oh, he shot first. Bro, if I'm in my house, in my apartment, motherfucker, if I'm in a car, if I'm outside, bro, and you approaching me aggressively, or you're coming through a barrier that's separating me from the outside world, because I don't want to be bothered and I want to be safe and I want to be protected. If I don't know you and you coming through that door, I'm shooting your ass. That's my God-given right. Because I have the right to bear arms. I have the right to protect my family. He was wrong. They say they had a witness that said, the cops announced themselves. If I'm in my house asleep, I don't hear you outside, bro. I don't know what you just said. You being aggressive, you coming through my door, my nigga. Like, nah, I'm going to protect me and mine. And he was protecting his lady. I was having a conversation, and it's like a lot of black men feel helpless. Not for ourselves, because a lot of us have come to the realization, man, it's a good chance that the cops might kill us. We want to protect the women, and we can't. All that he did, his girl still got killed. He got to live with that. Bro, it ain't your fault. It's their fault. It's this bullshit ass system. It's America's fault. The principles that this country was found on is racism, brutality, and murder. Genocide, bro. Like, we have to realize as black men and women that this country ain't gonna change for us. If we want this country to be different, we gonna have to snatch that shit from these people, from these racist ass white men. And all of them ain't racist. I'm not saying that. I don't want people to be like, oh, he trying to, man, fuck what you think. I ain't trying to split shit. I ain't trying to divide nothing. I'm keeping that shit real, and hell yeah, I'm mad. Hell yeah, I'm mad. Because you know what? That shit wasn't right. And y'all don't give a fuck about us no way. So we need to stop giving a fuck about y'all and y'all feelings. I'm unapologetic. I'ma step on toes. I don't give a damn who get offended or who be scared. You don't think we afraid? Walking down the motherfucking street, walking down the goddamn street every day, and a cop looking at us because we black? We fit the description automatically. Man, y'all can go to hell and fuck them cops that got shot. Every single last one of them deserve to feel it. Because if you ain't gonna call out the people who doing this shit, if you're not gonna stand up for us, bro, go to hell. I don't care what happened to you at the end of the day, because y'all don't care what happened to mine. Y'all can have a bad day and pull your gun out and gun us down, and you get a slap on the wrist because of that bullshit union. Fuck them union leaders, bro. Y'all know y'all wrong. But y'all gonna do this shit anyway. Y'all gonna protect them. But y'all supposed to protect and serve us. No, they not. Let's dispel that rumor, bro. This system ain't for black people. They don't care. That's why I'm gonna say this. We don't need to vote. For what? What are we voting for? The Democrats not gonna protect us no more than these Republicans are. They ain't gonna protect us, bro. We gotta protect ourselves. We gotta have a political flex. Or economic flex. Take your money and spend shop black. It's gonna take a while because we need shit. Black grocery stores, pharmacies, convenience stores, hospitals, all that shit, gas stations. We need to make it to where these people leave us the hell alone. We don't need them, in all honesty. Bruh, we don't have to mix with, we ain't gotta mingle with people who don't like us. For what? They don't like us. And it ain't all of them. But a lot of these folks don't like us, bro. We need to get our head out of our asses. And we need to put our money where our mouth is and our political power where we need to flex that shit. Don't vote. I'm not. I ain't voting. I'm telling y'all now I'm not voting. I don't care who get mad or whatever. I ain't voting, bro. Because nothing's going to change. We're going to keep giving these people our vote and nothing's changing. Think about it. Trayvon, Eric Gardner, Philando Castile, all these people died. All these people were murdered under The Democratic watch. Nothing changed. No law was put on the book to protect us. What the fuck we gonna vote him back in office for? I know Trump is horrible. He's a bad person. Don't get me wrong, but bruh, we had a nice guy in the office. Nothing changed. We had Clinton before Bush. What changed? You tell me, man. Nothing. Nothing changed. Nothing's going to change because the system isn't built for us. They know that they have us. Vote. And you know what? Our ancestors did get killed behind this. They were hosed down. They were beaten. They were lynched. They were brutalized. They paid the cost for us to vote. But if our ancestors were here, after all that, and they are some that are still here, I know they're like, damn, what do we do it for? Nothing is changing. My people are still being brutalized. Breonna Taylor still got murdered. When we tore shit up, when Louisville, Kentucky, when they tore shit up, guess what? We done with the no-knock warrants. You feel me? But it was a demonstration that had to happen. It wasn't peaceful. These people don't know peace. These lawmakers don't know peace. Because guess what? Lawmakers founded the country. They founded the Constitution. The same people who put these laws in place were the same people who were brutalizing motherfuckers who didn't look like them and went against the grain and didn't capitulate. Same people that castrated us, raped us, murdered us. They the same people who wrote the rules, bro. What are we doing? What are we doing? You think they gonna save us? Really? They quiet. Nobody saying nothing. Where the dashikis at now? Where they at? Where the kente cloth now? It ain't nowhere to be found. They did that shit out of fear. Out of fear. They didn't want that blood on their hands. They didn't want a civil war again. That show us how powerful we are. But we'll get comfortable and we'll stop pushing the issue. We'll let people come in and change the narrative. Fuck that. This is for black people. Nobody else. No other group. Bro, it's for us. We have to do it. If you're an ally, I feel you. This still ain't your fight. Get to the back of the line. We need to be front and center. And we need to make these people be held accountable for what they're doing to us every day, every year, every month, every decade, every century. Because we're not going nowhere. We here. We reproducing. She was home, bro, minding her business, working woman. That's just like the lady that was in Texas and Houston, if I'm not mistaken. I forgot her name. I did a podcast about her. She was watching her nephew. Neighbor was concerned, called the police. Police killed her in the house, bro. She wasn't doing nothing. That only happened to black people. Well, no, an old white man got shot. You know what I'm saying? A couple months ago or something. He got shot in his house. Wasn't even doing shit. But that just show you how the system is. It protects the boys in blue. Because they're put here to brutalize and to keep our black asses in line. Killing kids, women, innocent men, people who aren't armed, bro. If you scared, you don't need to be a cop. But it's like they get the most pussified, and I'm calling all y'all pussy. I don't care who I offend. To put behind a badge, dog. You ain't a man just because you could take a life. Don't make you no man. That's simple. You just gotta be brutal. And that's what y'all have shown us. We ain't the savages. We ain't the savages. Y'all are. Y'all always have been. And I'm saying y'all, I'm talking about white people. The racist and prejudiced ones, for sure. Y'all been like this. We can't change y'all mind, and we don't want to. The ones that's rocking with us, rock, appreciate it. I can't praise you for doing what's right, though, but I appreciate it. Thanks. We ain't worried about y'all. We worried about the ones that's sitting up making these laws behind the police unions. The ones that's pushing the systemic racism. The world's Fargo CEO. You know, I don't think that's how a lot of these CEOs and directors and managers feel about black people. That's how they feel. We are behind the fucking 8 ball. Wake up. It's time to go. It's time for us to look out for us, finally. Every other minority group do it. We have to do it. But we've been brainwashed. They haven't. This shit deep. It's deep rooted. It's embedded in us to feel inferior and to feel like we need the government. We don't need them. Real spill. I feel bad. I'm mad. I'm pissed off. Angry. I was like, man, maybe they will admit that they were wrong. They did. They admitted they were wrong. A wrongful death payout is letting you know they were wrong. But the ones that's admitting they wrong are the ones who wrote the laws. They add to and take away as they feel. Excuse. They know what they doing. They know what they doing. Don't think they don't. They get it. They know what they doing. They know them cops are wrong. You're gonna try this man for bullets going into another apartment. Nobody over there was killed or hurt. Y'all fucking with that cop because of some shit that might have happened. Reckless endangerment. What about what happened? A innocent black woman who wasn't dealing with this dude no more was killed. Even if he was in the house, bro, y'all ain't have to do all that extra shit. Catch him in the morning. What's wrong with that? Why you executing a warrant that in the darkness of night, bro? Why? Because you knew you wanted something to happen. Look at that dude. He look hateful. Yeah, I'm stereotyping. I'm doing all that. They do it to us all the time. For real. Come on, bro. He look evil. But his police union is backing him. The government, and then what is his name? The attorney general. That boot-licking Uncle Tom, bro. Like, come on, dog. You ain't have to file no charges on this dude. You should have just let him walk. That's essentially what you did. You the worst type of black man, too, bro. I be calling y'all asses out on the book. You don't need to stand up for your folks. Come on. Like, brother, you horrible, man. You should have just let cuz walk. In general, the only way this shit will even remotely feel okay is if that nigga get 10 for that reckless endangerment shit. That ain't even enough, but it's like, bruh, Give us something for her. He walked away scot-free, basically. Bailed right back out. Then you got one of the other cops that was there talking about some the good guys get the short end of the stick. Basically, they get shitted on, and the criminals, bro, she wasn't a criminal. Her boyfriend wasn't a criminal. He was protecting his family. That's his lady. That's his girl. That's his family at the end of the day. Ring or not, bro. You with her, your job is to protect her, and he was doing that. These people don't care. It's no remorse. Because they protected. The police union across the country, all the unions need to fall. That's the only job where you can get in trouble continuously and nothing happens to you. Man, let me mess up at work continuously. I'm getting some type of repercussion. They don't lose no pensions. They don't do none of that. Like, damn. It's sad and it's unfortunate that everything that was done for her was in vain. Because nothing changed. Nothing happened, man. I feel like the system was going to fail her anyway, but we failed her. If you've been following me, you know how I feel about this shit, man. I really hate this happened to her, man. I got sisters. I got homegirls. I got nieces, man. Like, this is sad, bro. $12 million not going to bring her back. $12 million not going to make another Breonna Taylor. It'll never be the same for that family. I think that money is easing their pain. It's not. Her mama is hurting, bro. Her man is going to forever be messed up. And we are too. But like my man Travis said, my partner, said, man, we ain't there yet. We're not there to the point where we tear this damn country apart. But it's coming. It's coming. Because we are exhausted. We tired, bro. I see it in my people's face. I see it in their post. I hear it. We getting tired. And something gonna have to shake. For real. And I'm gonna leave it at that. I hope things change, but they not. Not until we force them to change. And we're gonna have to force this shit. We either gonna have to show our asses, or we're gonna have to use our political power, or we're gonna have to use our economic power. Those are only 3 options. Nothing else. We can't keep praying to God. He ain't doing it. He ain't doing it. I think he waiting on us to stir some shit up. Then I think homie will be like, you know what? They get it. They get it now. Now let me work in their favor. We ain't did that yet. But something gonna tip the scale. But in the meantime, between time, y'all be safe. Y'all know how I'm coming. I love y'all. Word up. I missed y'all too, for real. I missed y'all. And I'll be back. I'll probably be back next week. Word up. We got more stuff lined up. Be on the lookout. Like I said, y'all go to the MVC Streets YouTube page. Follow me on Instagram, MVC_Streets. Facebook, Travis Streets. But we coming. We dropping. content in your face. You feel me? But y'all be safe, man. If you need to take a break from social media because all this that's going on, please take a break. Log out. Don't just shut them. Don't just close them out. Log out. Read a book. Watch some movies. I've been watching The Blacklist. Man, look, hey, The Blacklist the best thing on TV, bro. I'm watching that. Man, season 6 was crazy. I kept saying, "Oh my mama," like I kept saying that. And now I'm at the beginning. I'm on like episode 3 of season 7, and I'm like, damn, man, check it out. James Spader is playing this role, and I'm like, are you even acting, or is this who you really are? He embodies what a criminal with a heart and heartless is supposed to be at the same time. I'll be like, damn, I'll be tweaking for real. So, damn, man, y'all check out The Blacklist. James Spader playing Raymond Reddington and Elizabeth King. I forgot the actress who plays her. Like, bruh, check it out. And then you got Drusser from the Five Heartbeats, the one with the deep voice. He playing Harold. He's over that. He got a special group in the FBI. He over the group, man. Hey, it's dope. I've been on it. It's dope. Season 8, I think that shit drop in like November, October, November. But check it out for real. But that's been keeping my mind occupied. You know what I'm saying? So I'm glad I had that today to kind of fall back on while I was working. You feel me? But like I said, man, I love y'all. Be safe. I'm going to check back in with y'all. We black first. Always remember that. Put us first. Not nobody else. All right? I'm out.